Welcome to Music from the Heartland with songs at the center. Great original songs performed by the artists who wrote them. This episode features singer-songwriters Brandon Lee Adams, Nellie Clay, and Brandi Sparks. Funding provided by The Ohio State University, James Cancer Hospital, and Solove Research Institute. No two people are exactly alike, and neither are their cancers. At the James, we believe there is no routine cancer. Learn more at cancer.osu.edu/cancer. Funding also provided by Jobs Ohio.
Hey, Grandpa, someday I'm gonna touch the top of that tree.
Well, why stop there when you can touch the sky and create amazing things? And you can touch hearts, expand minds, and imaginations. But no matter what you do, I want you to promise me one thing, that you will always reach for the top.
I promise, Grandpa.
If you can dream it, you can find it here.
Bye, Mr. Tree.
Here's our show's creator and host, Eric Gnezda.
Thanks for joining us. On Songs at the Center, we explore the world of singer-songwriters, ones that you're familiar with and others that you'll want to get to know better. We have some great talent with us this evening. Brandi Sparks, Brandon Lee Adams, and Nellie Clay. Brandon, you had a showcase at IBMA, the American Bluegrass Music Association, and you met a friend of ours there, somebody who's been on the show, Carl Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
And he's been your friend ever since.
He's one of those guys. It's kind of like I came to discover Bob Dylan through listening to other artists. And when I started going through songs that I loved, they hit you out of the blue. It's like, wow, that's a really great song. That's how I really discovered I love Carl Jackson's writing. Is you hear, whoa, Carl Jackson wrote that. And I got to sit down at the table with Carl, and just the most humble guy. Always got the Ole Miss hat or T-shirt on.
Yeah.
And, but he's been a great inspiration, influence, and he's a great friend, you know.
Well, we'd like to hear a song from you if you'd like to share one.
Sure. This is one of those tunes that, once again, kind of about a soldier. And in my mind, when I was writing this, a novel came out some years ago called The Ballad of Nina Gray. And the author wanted me to record something on the soundtrack to accompany the novel. And it was about a Civil War spy for the North. And I said, I think I've got a song that'll fit that kind of Civil War-y kind of situation. So in my mind, this is kind of what's going through a soldier's mind when he's like, I'm about to breathe my last on the battlefield. So this one's called I Find My Peace. My home lays beyond the mountain, a country now, and not far away. The bright green fields are too vast for counting. When the war is done, that's where I'll lay. The earth explodes all around me as I have fallen to my knees. The shadows grow, my eyes they're dimming. I think of home, I find my peace. I long to hold my darling Sarah and brush the hair from her cheek. There never was another fairer. On the other side, she waits for me. The earth explodes all around me as I have fallen to my knees. The shadows grow, my eyes they're dimming. I think of her, I find my peace. I can hear the bells are ringing from earthly bonds. I am made free. I'll join the choir of loved ones singing. Our voices roll with eternity. The earth explodes all around me as I have fallen to my knees. The shadows grow, my eyes they're dimming. I think of them, I find my peace. My home lays beyond the mountain, a country now not far away. The bright green fields, too vast for counting. When the war is done, that's where I'll lay. I wouldn't say that I don't have a plan for what I'm doing. I have a general idea of where I want to go and what I would like to accomplish. But the big thing that I want to accomplish is to keep making music that I feel. And for me, I'm on the path so far that has been follow your heart, follow the music, and go where the music leads you.
Nellie, you write a lot of songs about healing, and you have an experience in your life where you had a relationship with a veteran who suffered from PTSD, and a very special song came from that. And we'd love to hear the story because I think it's important that people know about it.
Right. I think that, plenty of veterans come home, with all their arms and legs, and their injuries aren't really seen. And they just kind of suffer, in the darkness at home alone, and their loved ones and families are there to witness that, and it's a heartbreaking thing. And I think everybody feels helpless, and I know that I did. And I was just brokenhearted and got away some distance from the situation. And I sat up in the middle of the night, and this song fell from the sky.
You wrote it in 5 minutes.
I wrote it in 5 minutes, and I never changed a word of it.
Wow.
And I laid back down and went right back to sleep. And I woke up the next morning, and I sang it again, and I thought, this is important. And I recorded it into my phone, and I sent it to the person that inspired the song, because I wanted to record it, and I wanted to make it public, but it exposed him to a certain degree, certainly in our community, and I just couldn't move forward with the song without his blessing, and I wanted to make sure he was comfortable with that, and he was terribly moved and was very supportive and encouraged me to record it and play it every chance I get.
Well, we'd love to hear you play it.
And I'd love to do it. And I'm so thankful to you for playing it with me.
He's a hard man, and he's a quiet man. Oh, soldier boy, what they took from him. But he's a beating heart, and he had a heartbreak start. Lonesome cowboy, what they do to him. He's been up since 3 a.m. and his eyes are black and far away. Nobody's strong enough to bear the sins of man. Hold on, please hold on. Come back, baby, and don't look through my eyes. You've been out there riding again. Tell me where you've been. I miss you so much. You're here, but you're not here. And it's getting dark again. Lonesome cowboy, and he'll be up at 3 a.m. again. And he'll be cold and so far away. Nobody's strong enough to bear the sins of man. Hold on, please hold on. Oh, America, bless your poor little heart. You are suffering, you are falling apart. If love can't find us all and make a brand new start, I fear the fight will fall to the blind and cold at heart. This land is your land, this land is my land, and broken soldier boys need a gentle hand. Courageous cowgirls, we can take a stand and hold on, please hold on, hold on.
After I played the song, this big biker-looking fella came up to me afterwards, and told me that he said, "You don't know this, but I'm a Vietnam vet, and there's a whole table of Vietnam vets in the back corner in the dark, and we're all crying because of your song. And we feel heard and seen and understood." And he asked if he could give me a hug. I gave him a big hug, and this enormous man just like wept in my arms and cried like a baby.
Today, Songs at the Center is at the McConnell Arts Center with songs, singers, and their stories.
Brandi Sparks, good to see you.
It's great to be here.
You started playing music in Gulf Shores, Alabama. At least it went there for a while, and met a lot of fascinating people. What did you discover down there musically that changed your, or I should say, evolved within you?
There were so many talented songwriters down there, and music to them was kind of like breathing. It just came natural, and I think it changed me because I said, I can do this. I'm so passionate about it, but I always would talk myself out of it, you know? But everybody it was just something that they did. And I had to do it. I had to do it too. I was like, that's it. That's it for me. No turning back now.
Yeah. And one of the songs that you've written since then is about sobriety, a friend who was struggling with addiction, and you want to tell us about this song and how it came to be?
Yeah. So one of my closest friends met with me and said, "Hey, I'm going to check into rehab, and I've written about addiction before, but this just kind of really hit close to home. I had been struggling myself on a smaller scale, but still, I was struggling with alcohol, and I just said, okay, that's it for me too. If you are going to be that strong, then I can be that strong. And so I wrote this song about finding your happy place without feeling the need to, drink or do drugs or whatever it might be, whatever addiction that we have, but finding that happy place other ways, and finding, a lot of my music talks about this, but finding that you're loved and accepted the way that we are, and not trying to cover it up or to numb it.
Right. Well, I can't wait to hear it.
Yes.
If I could write a song to take me away, I'd write one that'd fly me to you. And then when I land, I'll help you find a way to get back on the road to your happy place. Happy place is coming home to your long lost love. Even though the road was hard and the ride seemed so tough. So open up your heart, sing a happy song. There's no better happy place than coming home. Happy place is something you have to find yourself. You can't take the same road as nobody else. There's no limousines or taxis for hire. The only driver on this road is you tonight. Happy place is finally learning how to love yourself, listening to the truth and turning down the lights. So open up your heart, sing a happy song. There's no better happy place than being loved. And if I could write a song to free you from your pain, I'd write one that take all your troubles away. I'd wash away your worries and steered away your fears. Hold you when you need it most and dry your tears. Happy place is being loved just for who you are. You forget about your flaws and the things you've done wrong. So open up your heart, sing a happy song. There's no better happy place than being loved. And there's no better happy place than coming home.
It helps me to know that no matter what I've done, it's all okay. We are all human, you know, but God says that He loves us no matter what, and He's forgiven me for all of my past, for everything that I've done, and so I can just live freely. And no matter what we've done in our lives, we've done a lot of stupid things, and it's okay. It's the past, right?
Hey, Eric, I really love that song, North of 50. Will you do that one?
If you'll play it with me.
Happy to.
Okay, let's have some fun.
All right.
All right. Life is a hard road we all have to drive from the moment we're born till the day that we die. There's a part of the journey we're lucky to reach. Well, the road begins to ravel and things start to creak. The eyelids grow heavy and the bladder gets weak when you're north of 50 and south of deceased. Friends say you're vintage, kids call you old. Got a full tank of gas, but the engine's gone cold. You're losing your bearings, the ball joints need grease. When it comes to what you're wearing, you don't care in the least, but you're scaring everybody down at the nude beach when you're north of 50 and south of deceased. When you're north of 50, south of deceased, life is just crazy. You get yourself free, it unlocks any door. Dang, where'd I put that key? Well, you might need a surgeon, but too soon for a priest. You're grateful to see the sun rise in the east when you're north of 50 and south of deceased. Well, you learn there's a lesson around every turn. You've flown through traffic and been kicked to the curb. You don't have a filter, but don't give a bleep. The chance of an accident is greatly increased, so you know every rest stop from here to St. Pete when you're north of 50 and south of deceased. When you're north of 50, south of deceased, life is just golden. You set yourself free, it unlocks any door. Dang, where'd I put that key? Well, you might need a surgeon, but too soon for a priest. You're grateful to see the sun rise in the east when you're north of 50 and south of deceased. I'm gonna go to the gym, watch what I eat. Who am I kidding? Just hand me the sweets, 'cause I'm north of 50 and south of deceased. Thank you, Brandon Lee.
Thank you, Rick.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Eric Gnezda. Tune in to television stations all across America where you'll always find Songs at the Center. We'll see you next time.
Funding for Songs at the Center provided by Jobs Ohio.
Hey, Grandpa, someday I'm gonna touch the top of that tree.
Well, why stop there when you can touch the sky and create amazing things? And you can touch hearts, expand minds and imaginations. But no matter what you do, I want you to promise me one thing, that you will always reach for the top.
I promise, Grandpa.
If you can dream it, you can find it here.
Bye, Mr. Tree.
Additional funding provided by The Ohio State University, James Cancer Hospital, and Solov Research Institute. No two people are exactly alike, and neither are their cancers. At the James, we believe there is no routine cancer. Learn more at cancer.osu.edu/cancer. Learn more about Songs at the Center at songsatthecenter.tv.